When you have the opportunity to be in one place for an extended period of time, or if you can visit the same place again and again, it's a great chance to observe, measure, and record change over time. Lots of things change. For instance, growing things, decomposing things, landscape features, and what you can see in the sky.
You can use words, pictures, and numbers to record change over time. I've been measuring this leaf every day and drawing it every other day. I marked the leaf I'm measuring by loosely tying a piece of yarn around it. Make sure your measurements have clear starting and ending points.
In the last couple months, I've spent about 20 minutes a day watching birds in my backyard. I keep track of what birds I see and submit my observations to eBird, a global citizen science project. Data from this project is used to help people research and understand birds and learn how we can best help them survive. In early spring, after I set up my bird feeders, I noticed some dark-eyed juncos there every day. At first, it was just a couple of adult birds. But then one day, I saw a really young dark-eyed junco on my porch. It was so fluffy and its tail was really short. Over time, I've noticed the changes as the young dark-eyed juncos go from being fluffy with really short tails to being more sleek with longer tails. They've gone from mostly begging from their parents to finding and eating seed for themselves. Another change I've noticed is in the types of birds that I observe in my backyard. For example, during the winter, I rarely saw any Steller's jays in my yard. But as the weather started to get warmer, I started to hear them more often. And in late spring, they started coming to my feeder. I know Steller's jays live in this area year-round, but I wonder if they spend winter and spring in different parts of the area. I wonder how they would benefit from that change. You can spend time watching birds too. You can also submit lists of what you see on eBird. Check it out on ebird.org. If you observe birds often in the same area, maybe you'll notice changes in their behavior over time or changes in how they look. Maybe you'll notice different types of birds in different seasons or in different weather. What do you think might be causing these changes?
Look up. The sky is a great place to see change over time. You might see the clouds moving or the sun moving across the sky. Try going outside and looking at the moon every night for a few days. See how it changes. If there is a clear dark night where you can see stars, try this. Locate one star that you can find again and again, either a part of a constellation you know or one that you made up yourself. Then measure how far that star is from a landmark on the horizon. I'm going to use a tree. We have a lot of those here at Westminster Woods. Next, you have to find a place to stand that you can return to once again. And then you can use a measuring device like your fist to measure from the tree up to the star. So you just stack one fist on top of another all the way up to your star, and then you have a measurement. So looking and seeing my star, it looks like it's only about just the one fist above the tree. To come back about a half an hour later, make sure you come to the exact same spot and find that same star, measure it again with your fists, and see what has changed over that amount of time. Now that it's been a while, I'm going to measure to my star again. Let's see, this time it's actually about 2 fists above the tree. Did the distance of your star change too? How could that have happened? What would have moved between then and now?
What will you choose to observe that might change over time? As you observe change over time, you can ask yourself questions like what changes are you noticing? And what might be causing those changes? Happy observing!